before you even get your power washer, go ahead, remove the dog. Pick up as much of the fecal matter as you can with poop bags and take any of the bedding out. Set the white Corunda beds up on end so that the part that the dog lays on is facing you. Then you'll go ahead, grab your power washer, you need your kennel key, and the power washer is usually located in one of the 2 hallway corridors. So, open this up. You pull the power washer out. You will also need the squeegee with the large head, not the smaller ones that we use to sweep the floors. So the main parts of the power washer that you're going to need, so this is the wand part. When we go out there, we'll hook it up. The power washer has 3 choices, Chem 1, Rinse, and Chem 2. We're going to pick either of the Chem buttons, it doesn't matter which one, and then we're going to go ahead and start spraying the kennel. It takes a bit for the Kennesaw to kick in, the soap to kick in, so we'll have to rinse for a bit to get the soap going. Once that begins, then you can go ahead and spray any of the soiled areas, and we'll go from there. Okay, so when we get into the kennel and we've already hooked up the machine, when we want the soap to start, you actually have to push this little black cylinder forward. I don't know if you can see, it'll click forward. That puts it on a low pressure, but that also draws the soap. So when we're trying to get our disinfectant in the kennel, you want it to be pushed forward and turned all the way to the right, clockwise. That gives you the most stream of soap. Then when you're ready to rinse the kennel after it has sat for 10 minutes, which is our contact time for our soap, you'll then pull back, and clockwise all the way to the right is a jet stream, and counterclockwise all the way to the left is a fan. So you can turn it and change as you're spraying to get whatever pressure you need to clean the kennel all the way. Okay, so in the kennel, in red kennels and yellow kennels, there are 2 power washer lines. They have the little green dots, or the other one has a little pink dot. You're going to go ahead and lift this flap up, this little black part, and push down, that holds the door up. So we're going to take the end of our power washer nozzle with this quick coupling. To hook it up, you're going to pull back this spring-loaded part, and you're going to push it. You have to push pretty hard. You can let go of the spring part, and kind of a trick of the trade, push and kind of twist just a little bit, and you heard it click, and it'll click on there. So then you're all hooked up. Then our buttons, you have on, off, Chem 1, Rinse, Chem 2. When you click on, it'll automatically go to a rinse. So if you need to rinse, you can just leave it there. If you need chemicals, you can choose either one. They're interchangeable, it doesn't matter. And then off. Side note, you have to make sure that the ready light is lit up. 2 people can't be on the same line at the same time. So if this light is not lit up, you will not be able to hook up or take it off. So just make sure that it says it's ready. If it's not, you can always hook up to whatever second line is available within the kennel. So we have a kennel that was dirty. I've removed the dog. I've taken the bedding out. I've picked up all the fecal matter that I can with a bag. I've also placed the Corunda bed up against the wall. I went and got my power washer out. I've hooked the power washer up. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to push the on button. And then I'm going to choose Chem 1 and make sure that the light switches over to Chem 1. So we are ready to go. So we're going to come over, grab our power washer wand. And pull our hose out. Always give yourself a little bit of extra hose, just so you have some moving room. In order to get the soap going, like we said, we want to push forward. We're going to make sure that our cylinder is pushed forward and turned then when I squeeze, that puts us on a low pressure. And I'm just gonna hold the handle and kind of rinse as I'm going until it starts getting fuzzy and foamy that our soap is kicking in. Okay, so you can kind of see our soap is starting to kick in. It's getting a little fuzzy. So I'm gonna cover all of the area with soap. You can also kind of use this to kind of rinse off any little bits of fecal matter that are left. Get a good layer over it, spray down the bed. If there was a lot of urine in the kennel, you can also flip the corunda bed around because a lot of times there's urine on the back. This kennel did not have urine in it. Okay, so we've let our kennel salt sit in the kennel for 10 minutes. So we're going to come back over to our trusty buttons. We're going to push on and it automatically goes to rinse, but always just double check and make sure it goes to rinse. So we'll grab our wand. Just like with the waiting for the soap, we have to wait for all the soap to run through the line. I cheated and kind of did that ahead of time a little bit. But you're going to want to run on a low pressure until the suds more or less stop and you finally get rinse water back. It sometimes does take a while because the lines through the building are pretty long. So once I have that though, I can change to a higher pressure to help rinse out anything that's in the kennel. I do that by pulling back. All the way to the right gives us the jet stream, and then you can turn it as it's on to the left to give yourself more of a fan. I personally usually prefer the fan for rinsing. Go through, rinse out the kennel anywhere that you would put the kennel salt. Just give it a good rinse. And cover it on the bed. And if the kennels were particularly dirty, I usually will go back and kind of run the power washer just over the drain in the back here to make sure that the drain's nice and cleaned out. So then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and put our wand back. Wind up the hose. And come back over, turn this up. And then to unhook it, this usually does pull. So we'll go ahead and pull the coupling back towards you, the springy part, and it pops off. So if you need help with that, the first couple times you do it, find any of the staff members and we can help you. So then once we roll this part back up, sometimes it's easier said than done. Hangs over the handle. Need your squeegee. Remember, we're using the fat squeegees, not the short, narrow ones that we use in the other rooms as brooms. And just anywhere that you have water, you're just going to go ahead and a little bit of pressure, push forward towards the drain until most of the water's gone. Just for video, I'll do it short. But I don't want to do more. Put the corona back down. Go ahead, grab another blanket. If there was a blanket in the kennel, place that down. Make sure the water's filled, and then you can put your dog back. Okay, so when we're all done, ready for our dog's back, we're gonna go ahead and put the power washer and the squeegee away. So they go in these corridors. And just stick them in here. And then make sure that you are locking the door with your kennel key. So make sure it's locked, and you're good to go.